Hi, Cancer. Welcome to your weekend reading. I'm going to be taking a look at the person on your mind, how you feel about them, how they feel about you, the connection between the two of you. I will be clarifying each card, so energies can change as I clarify. This is general. It may not resonate for everyone. If it does, go ahead and hit that like button. If you haven't already subscribed to my channels, it helps me to pick up on your energy for all future reads. Please remember that time is fluid, so this could be something that happened in your past, currently in your present, or coming up in your future. Roles can be reversed, so take what applies to you, the person on your mind, your situation, and leave the rest. At the end of your reading, I will be pulling an oracle message from the Mind Info Oracle deck to give us some more insight, guidance, and clarification on your situation. So with that being said, let's go ahead and jump right in. Show me, how does Cancer feel about the person on their mind? Very interesting. So we have the World card, the Chariot, the Knight of Cups, as well as the King of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So there is a cycle that you feel is complete here with this person, but it's moving to like a next phase quickly in love. So it's like maybe you were just friends or something like that, but things are really picking up. You're seeing potential in this person. You've been patient with them, waiting, and you have a lot to share with them. You needed to know that they were the one that you really wanted in your life in that way long term, because this looks like commitment long term. Okay. World card, the Chariot, and the Knight of Cups. And you know exactly what you want. And I don't see that you were dating a bunch of different people or anything like that. Whenever you set your mind on someone, you're invested in that person until they give you reason not to be. And then you end up ending things if it just doesn't work out, and that's okay. But this is like, I'm ready for the next step. I'm looking at, because this World card is looking back at something that is closing out, but ready for the next chapter here. And this journey is taking you into love and just a really good feeling, security, all the way around with this person. So how does this person feel about Cancer? Oh, they're nervous. Okay, so Cancer, they don't want to be foolish. The Fool card comes out in a 50-50 energy, the Moon, and then the Hierophant. The Eight of Wands is at the bottom of the deck. They definitely want to rush in and just be like, oh my God, let's get married, move in together, blah, 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 blah. However, the Fool card coming out in a 50-50 energy tells me that they want to take that leap, but then they're like, I don't know if I can. I don't know if I can. I want to, because they don't want to get it wrong. They don't want to, they don't want this to be an illusion, because they do feel a strong soul connection to you. They're very traditional as well. Maybe they're feeling that, with that traditional value, that they feel you should be the first one to make a move for some of you, or that they don't make moves that fast, that they need to take their time. But the Eight of Wands is like, come on, and things happening really fast. Let's go ahead and get the connection between you and this person. So in this connection, there is some conflict here, because nobody wants to be fooled by the other person. So the Strength card, the Hermit, and the Five of Swords, as well as the Emperor at the bottom of the deck. So there are definitely some boundaries here. And it's about like, not wanting to get things wrong. Things are challenging between the two of you whenever it comes to opening up and expressing how you really feel. You're ready to do so. This person is, their pride and ego might get in the way. But I'm getting that they're trying to play it cool. They also don't want, I feel like there's somebody negative around them. Someone who's like, oh my God, relationships never work out. My relationship was this and that and the other, and it was horrible. And that to them can create some conflict with, should I even, keep going forward. Or, if whoever they're around too, that could be negative. If they're like, well, I dated someone who was a Cancer sign and that was not good. But that's somebody else's experience, and that's somebody else, right? That is not you. But yeah, I do see a determination to get the other person to open up at whatever cost, but there are some serious boundaries there. So let's go ahead and we are going to clarify. We're going to start with a world card here. You really care about this person. So we have the Knight of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, the Nine of Cups, as well as the Four of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So I see that you have been just patiently waiting here to have a relationship with this person, feeling like everything's going good, but there's more that you want. It's like, I want to move in with them. I want things to pursue to the next step between the two of us. I'm feeling like this person is procrastinating in some way when it comes to working together, or recognizing the love that you're giving them. It's like, how do I get them to see this? And that Four of Swords at the bottom of the deck right here. So there's that break in communication of fully expressing how you feel at first. Let's go ahead and clarify the Chariot. I feel like that's a chapter that you're closing because things pick up very quickly here. Feeling in your element, like, I'm going to do this. I know what I want. I have a plan. Here I go. Whoa. Ooh. Okay, so the Chariot is clarified by the King of Swords, the Knight of Cups, and then the Five of Wands, the Devil at the bottom of the deck here. And I see that you are making this choice here. You're like, you know what? I see what I want. I know what I want. I have a plan. I'm going to tell them how I feel. And you are fighting for this person. You are proving to yourself and to them that even through having a little bit of fear of letting them know how you really feel and that you're in love with them, you're still going to do it. You're challenging yourself and you're proving to yourself that you can do this and really in your element here. That's a lot of strength, a lot of bravery, and that for you to do this, and good for you. So let's clarify that Knight of Cups. That is where that challenge comes in, because as much as you are telling them and you've told them how you get to the point of telling them how you feel, with that Knight of Cups, it is clarified by the King of Pentacles, the Three of Wands, and the Lovers. You know exactly what you want, and you're feeling very confident, determined, being patient with this person, waiting for them to really show you how they feel, and waiting for them to accept this love and reciprocate it the same way. Very interesting because you are planning for what's ahead here. You have a lot to offer to this person, and you're like, everything I have is yours. I really am just in love with this person. I love them. And you're very protective, compassionate. Yes, you are. Just in this connection, though, I feel like it's this person that has these conflicting challenges with opening up and expressing their feelings because they're holding back here. They're nervous. So let's go ahead and clarify the Fool for how they feel about you. Wow. So they are nervous about taking this leap of faith because of the fact that they're a very independent person. Like for quite some time, maybe they've been single for a while, but they're a very independent person here. They feel like everything's going good. Why should we change it? They're very happy, and they're afraid that things will end the moment that they open up and say that they love you. And so it makes them very nervous. They're like, I don't know. I want to. The Death card is also about like things ending for something better to happen. And that better thing happening is the King of Cups, feeling that love, trust within one another, taking leadership towards what they want here. But it's like it is a difficult thing for this person to do at this point. Let's go ahead and clarify the moon. They're creating this illusion by manifesting heartbreak that you're going to have other options or that you have. Okay, so that's some insecurities, and we all have them, but their doubts come in the form of their mind can get the best of them. And that can really mess up things for them, for you too. And that's what I see now in the connection, because I'm like, why is that Five of Swords there? It's not that they're playing games with you or anything like that. It's that this person feels like they mess things up because their mind gets the best of them. They start manifesting being heartbroken, that there's other options, going through all the things that make them feel so much self-doubt of the situation when it feels so good, but that's their mind. Just their mind plays tricks on them, and they just are holding back here. Let's go ahead and clarify the Hierophant. Their higher self is really trying to get in touch with them, like, hey, give this a chance. Look what can happen if you give this a chance, because they feel a strong soulmate connection with you, right? Very drawn to, having a relationship with you. They feel like they have a lot of fun with you. However, the fact that they have this overthinking and doubt that things will go wrong, that's where, their higher self, if not even, spirit, universe, God, comes into play and is like really pulling them in the direction to pay attention to the fact that they're really happy and that this is a victorious moment, and that if they give, to the situation, they will receive back just the same equality. So I like that they're being drawn to recognizing what's really good and going well in their life. Let's get the outcome between the two of you. So the Queen of Swords, the Eight of Swords, the Judgment card, as well as the Five of Cups at the bottom of the deck comes out. And in this outcome, what I see is the fact that this person is very closed off with their heart. It's not easy to get into this person's heart, and it's because they have doubts, and they get really in their headspace, and they feel this sense of judgment within themselves of, how things will not work. But I see you having to make a final decision here, a judgment call, which, can feel very upsetting with that Five of Cups, like disappointment of it not working out. At this time, you do want things to work out. You are trying to get them to see that you really care about them. However, when they're stuck in their mind and they are not seeing that things can be beautiful, they are showing like that they're just really closed off. I'm sorry. That's just how they are. And it could be things from their past, but at this point in time, in your reading, they are just really guarded. Like, no, I'm just really guarded. I'm not going to open up. What if this, that, and the other? What if they don't like what they see? What if they don't like this about me? Let's go ahead and get a couple oracle messages for you, Cancer, okay? Man, their pride and ego can definitely get in the way. It's not that they don't want this. It's that they just don't think they can keep it. Like, I know it's going to get messed up. That's a lot of self-doubt. So change. You're being asked to change a part of yourself that no longer feels like the person you've become or are becoming. Change isn't always easy, but letting go of the outdated part of yourself will allow you to align with your true self. That speaks volumes to this person, okay? And I do see that, especially where they're not allowing themselves to accept the love that is there, that you're giving. You're fighting for this. You're showing them you want this. They are pulling back and restricting themselves out of creating this illusion that it wouldn't work and that they'll be heartbroken, that there will be other options, that, just this, that, and the other. So allow, it says, you're being asked to open your energy field and take down your walls of protection in order to allow goodness into your life. Sometimes without even realizing it, we block ourselves from the flow of life. It's safe to open yourself back up. This really comes out for this person. Sorry, I saged before I did your reading, so there's still a little bit of smoke in the air. I had to take my smoke detector down because it was causing all the rest of them to go off in the house. And I was like, oh man. So I think I saged it a little too much, but that's okay. I needed it to be clean and cleansed for you. But I'm seeing that change needs to happen with this person, and they have to allow themselves to accept this love. And if they're not going to, then it is going to create this disappointment of them feeling like it's never going to work. I don't know why I should even try, because, they have all this doubt and they're guarded with their heart. At this point, you can't get through to them. And it's okay to take a step back, Cancer, and just say, I'm going to do me. You just do you. That's fine. If you want to hang out, or if you want to see where things go and move forward with me, give me a call, but I'm not going to wait forever. Let them know what your expectations are. So that way, you're setting ground rules for how this person should treat you, respect you, love you. And if they are, really bold and brave, they're going to step forward and say, okay, I want to see where things go with you and give it a chance. And everybody's scared, but there's a lot of this person resisting here because they doubt themselves. So this is what I have for you. If it resonates, go ahead and hit that like button. I will see you in your next reading coming up. Have a good rest of your day. Bye.